All right. Sometimes in life, you just gotta do it. And that's what we're gonna do right now. We are at the USC Elite area. And look at that over there. Looky, looky. That's called an ice bath and a jacuzzi as well. Whee! Hey. All right. So we got icky and sticky and gooey lifting before. It's a hot and humid day. And so that's always good because the ice bath can sometimes feel pretty cold getting into it for recovery sessions. But the deal is today that we're so hot that we're going to get some relief from the cool. So that's good news, isn't it, folks? And I've got a waterproof phone. So we can even get in the water here with this bad boy. It's pretty expensive. Cost me 19 to get me and Sam in here for a half an hour sesh, but I use a special card and whatever, and so it should be 25 per person. But all the other people here, they're supposed to pay it and they never do. They just jump in for free. But I know that if I came and jumped in for free, I'd get busted because the place is on cam and they'd report me, so I just pay. And it's famous sandwich.
Let's do it, eh?
Sand Bartholomew witch.
That's the name.
He's walking to the ice bath. Hang on, what the hell? What's this AEAF lock? What's that? I hope it's not doing something stupid.
No. What
Is it something to do with light?
No, it's focusing.
Focus. Good focusing, camera. Good focusing. So it would have been in good focus, in other words, or maybe not?
What it had done is it had locked onto something. It looked like it had locked onto the stairs or something for whatever reason.
Huh.
Did you jump straight in?
Yeah. Ooh. Cold, is it? Now, see that blue thing floating in there? That's a thermometer. I'll show you that in a minute. That will prove conclusively that we are in a 12-degree bath. And we want to be in here for 10 minutes because I think I used to like getting in here for half an hour, especially on a really hot day. But I'm not sure that it actually helps things. I've got a funny feeling. What's that say? Where's the degrees? I've got a funny feeling that it hinders stuff. I can't seem to get that to focus on there.
What part of the problem is because there's water on the screen?
Oh, right.
Because it's raining?
I can't even read it.
Anyway,
it'll be 12. It has been every other time. Whew. I'm actually normally, I just jump straight in up to the traps, right? He never does.
I never do.
But it's feeling cold today.
It's very cold.
Oh, all right. I mean, up to the trappy poos.
I'm on my tippy toes. Always my feet cramp up. And I can't put my feet flat. It hurts too much.
Maybe I should feel myself a bit too. Yeah. Oh, you can feel me.
Yeah.
Oh. This is what a real man looks like in the spa. Right? Real man. Far out, we worked out hard today. I'm hoping we're going to get a lot of release from this ice bath.
Yep.
For especially my legs and shoulders. But he does a pretty squat heavy and shoulder press heavy program, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
And we've just now added, for the second time we did deadlifts, which, we're not big fans of, in the sense that if you're not careful, you can injure yourself. But given that it's an all body,
it uses every muscle and it burns a lot of calories. It's the most calorie burning.
Yeah.
We're not doing that heavy. We're only doing 60 kilos. So
exactly.
Sets of 10, 3 sets, wasn't it?
Yep. So, look, we're getting there. And as you know, and I think you've covered it on your channel before, this is a big part of recovery. I mean, there's everything, your steakies, your eating the right food, doing this kind of, even massages, it's all part of recovery. So
this is just do it. We're just doing it. We just got in this thing.
Yeah.
it's cold, but we got in it. We just did it.
Yep.
We just do it.
Exactly. I had reservations about coming out here because sometimes the local people can be a little not the best, I'll put it lightly. But, just do it.
We have to deal with the thugs and the
Yeah.
tough guys of the world, sadly.
Yep.
We're not into that sort of thing. The sort of guys that we are is we are actually respectful of people. We give people respect.
Yep.
And then we're actually, if anything, we offer friendship,
Yep.
or at least acquaintance, and we're at least cordial, But what the issue is most people now, I don't mind if they don't respect me, that's fine. But the problem is they proactively disrespect you. And once you get in that disrespect, that's a really bit different. And they also get violent around here as well. And then the problem with that is if you defend yourself, you end up being the one that gets in trouble for a coward punch, even though they swung first and you knocked them out or whatever. So we don't want anything to do with that. And anyway, we're looking for those feel-good hormones in the day, aren't we?
That's it.
And if you're arguing with everybody and everything, you just have cortisol. It's not fun. It's not just do it. It's just get yourself sick with toxic hormones.
Exactly.
So today we've done a good workout and we've got the endorphins and the other 4 hormones. What you sent them to me, was it?
Yeah.
Anyway, they're all the good ones.
Yep.
But so far we haven't had an issue with another person particularly. So that's the cortisol's low at the moment.
Yeah. Plus, the big workout would have really produced those hormones, like you said. It's even now I'm feeling like I'm getting good release. But
this would be giving us good hormones. Definitely. This is probably up there with sex for real.
Absolutely.
The ice bath. Like after sex, you have 8 hormones released. So you got the 4 regular ones that are feel good ones, and that.
Yep.
Then you got the 5th one after sex is testosterone.
Yeah.
Other than the usual 4 feel good ones. But anyway, there's 8 of them, and some of them are pain relief. One makes you bond to other people.
Yep.
And all that. And to be honest, this ice bath, I think it does. It nearly gives you all the same hormone hits as. It definitely, like if you come in here depressed, it just clean slate swipes your brain and lifts the depression for the rest of the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's sort of this peace comes over you.
Yeah, it's like a miracle tonic.
Yeah, it really is. And isn't it funny? Like everything's a drug, isn't it? Like a good or a bad hormone response, which is your body creating drugs into your bloodstream and they go into your brain and everywhere else, all through your endocrine system. So yeah. We're scientists, see? And we know stuff.
Oh, you've been studying this stuff for a long time. And in fact, maybe a good idea is a video we do at some point is about those endorphins. I know you have covered them before, but if we can get them up on the computer or something and go through them all, because I bet you a big part of why we feel so good right now is the breathing. You're forced to regulate your breathing, especially when you first get in. You have to take those big breaths.
Yes, the big breaths right into the diaphragm.
Yep.
And it slows your breathing. Well, it's faster.
Yep.
But you have to deliberately try and slow it down. So right now my breathing is actually slower, and I'm at the point now where this sort of just feels like any regular temperature.
Yep.
But it did take me a bit longer today. It felt a bit colder. I'm going to hot tub after this today as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing to walk away cold, but
it's pretty cold weather as is. It's only 22 or something out there today.
Yeah.
So we may as well hot tubby it.
I think the hot tubby, it's supposed to be 40. It wasn't last time. It would have been in the 20s. But this is always 12. They never mess this up.
No.
But yeah, like Sam and I often come and sit here for half an hour. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing 10 minutes of getting out. Or 12, up to 12. I think this is the best way to get it. And then I think if you stay in longer, I think you actually start getting the wrong hormones kick in actually. So I don't know how they've done it, but down at the AIS especially, and even here at this campus, they did a lot of ice bath research, and they've got all the different protocols that you can do on the wall, and some of them are for different things, but ultimately it is for the same thing, for that muscle recovery and all of that. And but the ultimate way is 12 minutes straight in 12 degrees. 10 minutes or 12 minutes in 12 degrees. And why 12 degrees is it's nice and cold, but it's not so cold that you want to get out. So if they had this at 6 degrees, a lot of guys wouldn't last the 12 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the 10 minutes or the 12 minutes.
Yep.
But it's really, I love it.
Definitely. And a big thing is over here, I'll pan over real quick. They've got this top of the line gym. Now, I don't know if they'll let us film in there, but it is something special, really.
Yeah.
But, the riffraff aren't allowed in there. And the thing is, I think they like to think that this ice bath is only for... But I think an ice bath should be in every house. They should build... When they're building a house, they should have a hot tub and an ice bath.
Yeah, actually, this is probably true. You know what? That's actually... I'd never thought of it that way, but I think you're actually right. It's like up here in Queensland, you get a lot of people white knuckle or feel sick all summer because they refuse to buy an air conditioner.
Yep.
But you really do need an air conditioner up here in this heat and humidity. No, you're right, Sam. I've never thought of it that way. But you do. You need your recovery. Especially imagine tradies. Every day they've come home, they've lifted bricks all day and all this sort of stuff. They need 10 minutes in an ice bath at the end of work.
Yep.
For recovery, and that's often why a lot of those tradies actually go to the pub. They're drinking for pain relief.
Yes.
But that's not like drinking a depressant isn't the same as getting in an ice bath and then having the right food that you need for recovery and all that. So, well, yeah, that's what you said. That's kind of powerful. I never thought of that, and it's definitely one of our goals at Beerwah Heights Manor to save up and have a swimming pool, pretty much the setup that they've got here.
Yeah.
Really, isn't it? We want the gym room the same with the 16. See, I've said it before, but in this special gym it's 16 degrees, isn't it? While the other one for the regular uni students is like 25 maybe.
Yeah.
They'll claim it's 21, but it'd be more likely 25 with the air conditioning.
Yep.
But the elite guys are coming and working out here in the 16 degree thing, and then they're coming and using the ice bath and stuff as well for recovery. They all know about it, but quite a lot of the people in the other gym, I'm not sure that they even know that the ice bath's here. You've only got to walk through sort of a change room and come out on the other side, but they stick to the other side. They do weights, they swim in the big Olympic pool, and then they go home after having a shower or whatever. I honestly think a lot of people don't know that this is here.
Yeah, it's well hidden, probably for a reason. I mean, we don't mind. It's a good kept secret, Yeah. But just like that, it's funny. Like, you imagine if every house was built with even a barbecue grill, even in the kitchen or something, just a little one. All these stovetops, and you got to use pans and stuff. If you just had a barbecue, all these little things that I'm getting into a bit of a rant here.
Not really. You know what? That's true. The first time I've ever seen that is I started looking in stovetops and all that this year, and they do have one of those things where you've got heating elements, and then it's a barbecue grill sitting over that, and it's it's one of your. You get them to remove your 4 hot plate thing, and you put in a new stovetop, and one of the things is it's a grill where the grill is over, so you can do your meat without oil.
Yeah.
And all that. So that's actually a fairly new thing here in Australia, and they've got them. So you're right. The regular, with the obesity epidemic and the diabetes and depression epidemic in Australia, it probably should be every house has one of those health grills.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really interesting. You're coming out with the gems today, and the real mind thinkers. What do they call them? You bring up points that are really worth thinking about. But yeah, you know what else works really good too is if you've got a steam room and a sauna as well.
Yeah.
Like if you've got a steam room, a sauna, an ice bath, and a jacuzzi, let me tell you, you will have good recovery. And things. Yeah.
Absolutely, and it's not just recovery; it's reprieve from the elements, the weather. Like if it's freezing, you just jump in the jacuzzi, and I guess people underestimate just how much the weather can affect your state of mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you detox as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing at Beerwah Heights Manor. We're eventually part of the building program is. We're going to put an ice bath in, a hot tub, steam room, sauna, a big pool, nice and deep too, so that you can do, do you want to jump into it from a height as well? Yeah. But also, you want to be able to sort of do water aerobics and all that, not touch the bottom and...
That's right.
Stuff. Yeah, so we've got those goals, hey, bro?
Absolutely, and I guess that's where, if you're ever wondering where your money goes to, it's to the Beerwah Heights building program and beautification. it's very important. It's not wasted. It's a huge attempt to turn your life around.
Yeah. What turn my life around?
Yeah, everyone's. Yeah.
Yeah. It is like yeah. No, we're not building things out of vanity
No.
or whatever. Everything we build has a practical thing. So, for instance, even our gym, all we want to do is be able to extend it a little bit and put in more air conditioners and have at the moment we do have a part of the gym that's 18 degrees where we worked out today, but even with the humidity today being up, it was pretty icky, sticky and ooey and gooey in there. We want it 16 and we want that we want to be able to jack up those air cons and really blast out the humidity so we can do good workout. Because today I kept having to stop and rest between sets a lot because that humidity was messing me around. And then what happened is we're limited to the equipment in that area. We don't go out into the garage with the leg press or the pull down today. We didn't use the pull down. I think he wanted to use the pull down, but he realised that it was going to be so hot and humid in the garage. So we did those rows where you get, well, I didn't, I'm too heavy to do them. Sam did rows where you lie down horizontally and you lift yourself using the bar for a row. But I was doing bent over rows, but we could have done a pull down with the pull down machine for that one as well. And but we didn't because we couldn't get in there with the humidity. But we would expand. Once we've got more funding, we will expand that area, won't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we can get in there and do the different exercise on the different days and have the right weather. Yeah.
This is a journey, and you, the viewer, come along for it, and we'll be documenting it every step of the way.
That's right, and I was going to crack inappropriate jokes. I'll stop myself.
Well, look, it's up to 16. I know you filmed a bit before 16 minutes, so probably time to.
Yep,
hop
that's
out.
our sesh.
All right.
See how you do it.